Hello, my air signs. I hope you're doing well. Let's get started with your reading, guys. Spirit, any messages for air signs, please? Any messages for air signs? You have the Strength card. Any messages for air signs, please, Spirit? What do air signs need to know? You have the Six of Swords. Any messages for air signs, please, Spirit? What do air signs need to know? The Five of Wands. Any messages for air signs, please, Spirit? What do air signs need to know? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Spirit, Queen of Pentacles. What do air signs need to know, Spirit? All my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses, please. What do they need to know? You have the Three of Cups. Spirit, messages for my air signs. Oh, okay. You have the Ten of Cups. The Page of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. You know, air signs, some of you are going through something, and I feel like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, is what I'm hearing. You know, maybe you've had people that have tried to go against you. They fought with you. They've drug your name through the mud. Maybe you've had to overcome some struggles on your own. Okay, you've had to overcome things. You've had to learn to be okay with things. Maybe intuitively with the Page of Cups, you've had to find your way out of something. Okay. For some of you, this could be like a friend group. You could have been finding out that people are in competition with you. Okay, they're in competition with you. They're starting shit. Maybe you've had to cut people off. You had to move away from them. You've had to disassociate with people. And I feel like this was a test of strength for you. I feel like a lot of people are going through tests this Mercury retrograde. You've had to overcome things. You didn't allow this to really affect you. Some of you may have actually took this energy and this power and alchemized it to make you stronger. Here's the thing. You are going to have people who will try to reconcile with you. Okay? And these may be people who are essentially waiting on you to reconcile with them. I feel like a lot of you have had to like laugh this off. You've had to get over this. You've had to move forward. But I feel like there's people that want to apologize to you. Okay, they want to apologize. They want to make amends. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like it's somebody that may be waiting for you to reach out. Okay, you could be dealing with the Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this person wants to reconcile. The thing is that something has kind of come to an end between you and them. I feel like reconciling would make them very happy. You've had to distance yourself from this person. Here's the thing. I feel like this person, they're very immature. They're very emotionally immature. They're very childish. But I feel like this is somebody that is maybe waiting for you to reach out. And I also feel like for some of you, somebody may reach out and ask you for money. I don't know why I'm getting that. People see you. You're very valuable. You're very worthy. You're very loving. You're very nurturing. You're very giving. And people see that and they know that about you. And I feel like this is why it bothers them so much to kind of be on the outs with you. The thing of it is that this person has betrayed you. They betrayed you. They betrayed your loyalty. They may have betrayed your trust in some type of way, and they know that. You're very loyal here. And somebody knows that. And they may even see that you're very valuable. Okay? You may be avoiding this person, or there's a need for somebody to kind of stand their ground when it comes to you. They want to overcome something. They want to conquer something. Whoever this person is, okay? Spirit, clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Sun in reverse. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The Hangman. You know, I'm going to be very honest when I say this. There's maybe somebody that is very unsuccessful. And they know that. Whatever they're doing to get your attention, whatever they're going to try to do to get your attention, I feel like it's not going to be successful. I feel like this is somebody that knows if they were to reach out to you and apologize, it would not be as successful as they think it's going to be. And here's the thing. This is somebody that has betrayed your loyalty. They've betrayed your trust. They have betrayed your compassion. And they know that. It would make them really happy if you guys reconciled and went about your ways and amended differences. But this is somebody that I feel like they know, they're aware that something isn't going to have a new beginning, and that it's not going to be successful in any type of way. There's also a lack of clarity here. This also may be somebody that is struggling financially, because the Sun card in reverse can talk about financial struggles. There's a lack of clarity here. There's something that excuse me, I'm tongue-tied, excuse me. There's something that isn't going to be successful. It's a lack of clarity. And this person isn't really doing a whole lot. This person may also be unhappy. Here's the thing. If you are doing well for yourself and you're thriving and you have it all together, this person may not like that. And I feel like they may have liked the attention that you gave them. Because say you're a very stable person, you may have gave them this image that they fed off of. And I feel like this may be somebody who is unsuccessful without your energy. They really just don't have it together. And they know that with the Hangman. Like, they're starting to realize that. The attention that they may have got from you is a no-go. It's a no-go, okay? This person is very toxic as well, because you have the Devil, the Tower, and the Star at the end of the deck, or at the bottom of the deck. You know, whatever this is, I feel like it was meant to come to an end. It was meant to end, okay? And I feel like you're protected. And something ended due to somebody's own toxic ways. But you're protected with the Star card. I feel like you're protected. This person idolizes you. Okay? They want to heal something with you. This person, I feel like, wants to be just like you. This is so weird. Such a weird reading. Obviously, somebody need to hear this. They're not as successful as you, but they want you to reach out. I don't know. This person is very emotionally immature. They're very delayed. They still hold a soft spot for you, though. Here's the thing. This person may be delusional. They may think that eventually you two are going to reconcile and you're going to reach out to them. They may even think that you miss them. Okay? Could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Maybe even another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person may feel like they have to kiss your ass to reconcile with you. I don't know. Spirit, clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. I'm not going to take these air signs. Sorry, that was a lot. Spirit, clarify the Page of Cups for air signs, please. Okay. You have the Three of Swords. Clarify the Page of Cups for air signs, please. the Seven of Swords. Sorry, y'all. There was a card that fell on the floor. So, clarifying the Page of Cups, you have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. I am going to be very, very, very honest, my air signs, when I say this. Please do not reconcile with this person. Please do not reach out to this person. Do not do it. This person is very deceitful and they're very fucking sneaky. And here's the thing. I feel like this person, they are heartbroken. They feel hurt. They feel betrayed. They're trying their best to move on from this. And, you know, here's the thing. If this person is moving on, they're going about it a really shitty way. Okay? They really are. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords for my air signs? You have the Death card in the reverse. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords. The Hierophant in reverse. Clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Clarify the Seven of... The Two of Swords and the Lovers. You know, here's the thing. This person, if this is a romantic situation, this person is non-committal. They're trying, I don't know, maybe they're a cheater. They're very deceitful. They're very disrespectful. They're non-committal. And this person is better off, I don't know. They have a hard time making a decision when it comes to love. And it could be between you and someone else. I'm going to be honest. This person is better off blocked. You're better off blocking this person and moving on with your life. And you may make the decision to block them because the Lovers is the card of love, but it's also the card of business and it's also the card of decision making. You may choose to block this person and move on. And I feel like when you block them, you'll be very peaceful and content. Now, here's the thing. For some of you, I'm really getting that this is a friend situation more so than a romantic situation. This person is trying everything that they can from this ending. And I feel like this person is unauthentic and they're not very genuine. Something about this doesn't sit right with them. You may have them blocked. You've chose to block them. Maybe somebody refuses to forgive. They have a hard time forgiving here. Because upright, the Hierophant can be the card of forgiveness. But reversed, it may be somebody that has a hard time forgiving. It has a hard time, somebody who has a hard time allowing things. It may be someone has a hard time allowing this to end. I don't know. This person is very deceitful. And I feel like they're better off blocked. This person may know that you're not going to reach out to them because you have them blocked. But they want you to reach out to them. If that makes sense. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you do have Justice. So you have Justice, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Fool. Here's the thing. So another thing that I'm getting, if this person chooses to reach out to you and apologize, the way they're going to go about it is very deceitful. It's almost as if they're going to try to play a game or try to play some sort of trick. This person also could have been someone that blocked you. They may have been blocking your romantic life. They could have been bad for business. They blocked your romantic life. Maybe you didn't have a lot going on. But they wanted to block you. They may have even wanted to block you from other people, from making other friends, from meeting other lovers. Like, they wanted to keep you stuck, is what it is. So this person, they may try to come back around, but I feel like this is karma. And I feel like essentially some of you may go off on this person. You may choose to tell this person about themselves, but I feel like somebody may try to sit down and be honest with the Three of Pentacles and the Justice card with the Knight of Swords and the Fool card. And I'm also kind of getting the energy that somebody just might randomly grow balls and try to message someone or reach out to someone. I don't know why, but this person, they're going through it. They are. I feel like they're very deceitful. I wouldn't waste my time with them. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. They don't, you know, they're waiting on communication, but they're not really doing a whole lot. It's like they're planning. They're thinking of what they could do. It's like they know what they need to do. They're holding back is what they're doing. They're very overwhelmed. They're in their head about this. I don't know. So I'm going to ask this. What does this person really want? They're not good for you. They really just want to block you. Hell, they may have even wanted to fucking use you. I'm just going off tonight, guys. It's like almost 2 in the morning where I'm at. And I'm over here just doing tarot and going off. What does this person want from air sign spirit? What does this person want? What does this person want from my air sign spirit? You have the Three of Pentacles, the Moon card. What does this person want? What does this person want from air sign spirit? Injustice. You know, that almost wanted to fall out reverse, but they want to make something right, unbeknown to you. Hold on real quick. Spirit, clarify the Moon card. What is this Moon card? Clarify this Moon card. You have the Magician. Clarify this Moon card. What is this Moon card? The Lovers. Clarify this Moon card, Spirit, for the air signs. Clarify this Moon card. What is the Moon here for? The Tower in reverse. Yeah. They don't want this to end at all. This person, they want to make something right because they have a fear of letting something go. They're trying to avoid an ending, and it's not going to be very well. Because I feel like this Tower in reverse and the Lovers, this ending was meant to happen. It was aligned. And it was, you know, this was fated. Because in traditional tarot, the Lovers card would have an angel above, and it would be leading a man and a woman together. And the Lovers card is about alignment here. I feel like whatever this person is avoiding, it's meant to happen. And it's going to play out with the Moon. I feel like this person has a fear of it being over. They don't want it to be over. But I feel like it was meant to happen. They still may be energetically holding on to this. Maybe you've already ended things with this person. You've already cut them off, and they're still energetically holding on to this, I feel like. And I feel like they're trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. They're trying to save a situation like, I don't know why I'm hearing this. They're trying to save a situation that's kind of a dead end. Like, this is dead. And they're trying to save it. I don't know. It's really weird. Really weird. It's kind of like they want to get on the same page because they have a fear of something like ending. Okay? Nine of Wands, the Star, Queen. Yeah. It's almost like they're fighting for their life. They're fighting for their power. Ooh. I'm telling you, some of you, this person fed off of an image that they had when they were friends with you, when they were with you. They're fighting for an image. They're fighting for their power. I feel like this person needs to heal. I feel like they're trying. You know what? Here's the thing. This person has a fear of you leveling up. Is also what I'm getting. Like, They have a fear of you leveling up. They see you're in the spotlight. They see you're very confident within yourself. They don't like that at all. Ten of Swords, the Hermit, King of Swords. You cut this person off. I don't know. They may be trying to work on themselves. Trying to work on what they have going on. I don't know. This person's weird. There's maybe somebody that wants to bank off your success. I don't like this person. They're very deceitful. I will say that. Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Strength card. Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles. The King of Wands in reverse. You know what? I'm going to say this. Somebody is going to continue holding back because somebody is just not worth it. They're a joke. They're a joke. I gotta be honest. They're a joke. King of Wands reverse. This may be somebody that they lack confidence. They lack direction. They could be a player. I'll tell you that. And they're very dishonest. They're very deceitful. I'm going to tell you, like, they have a bad image or a bad reputation. I put it that way. They have a bad image, bad reputation. They're not who they say they are. And you may know that. And I feel like somebody's going to continue to hold back and move on. Like, this isn't worth your time. If this is a friend, do not reconcile with them. If this is a lover, do not reconcile with them. Because here's the thing. This person may be trying to reconcile for their own gain with the King of Wands reversed. I do not trust it at all. This person could be sexually attracted to you. I don't know. It's the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to say this and it may be a little vulgar. There may be something about a threesome in the mix. Okay, this could have been somebody you slept with. Maybe you had a threesome with them. I do not know, but I do not trust this person. This is somebody who is only coming around for their own gain. They may want to get on the same page for their own gain. Okay? Yeah, once again, they may try to reach out to you and rekindle something. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. Because they don't want something to end. They don't. They have a hard time letting this go. Earth signs got the same reading. They may act like you're a true match, a true pair. I don't know. They're just not very adultish. Keep avoiding this person. Do not reconcile with them. Keep avoiding this person. Keep them cut off. Keep them cut off and buried is what I should say. Okay? Spirit, any T cards for air signs, please, on my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses. You have Bankrupt. Any T cards for my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses, please, Spirit. You have Ignoring. There's too many, Spirit. Any T cards for my air signs. You have 1-2 back. Any T cards for my air signs. You have Haunted. Any T cards for my air signs, please, Spirit. Any T cards. You have Cock Blocking. Unfazed. Scarcity Tactics. You know, I said this earlier, The bankrupt card doesn't have to be bankrupt. You don't have to be bankrupt. This person doesn't have to go through it, or they don't have to be bankrupt. The bankruptcy card to me is kind of like a contract. I said this earlier. I feel like this is something that was destined to end. It was meant to end. Things were meant to end between you and this person, and somebody is trying their hardest to not let it end. But I feel like if you look at the paperwork, it says past due. Whatever this contract was, whatever you had going on with this person, it's past due. It was meant to end. And the thing of it is like, maybe this person wants to come back and reach out to you because they want to cock block you. And I said this before. This person may feed off of an image that you gave them. Without your energy, without your light, this person is nothing, and they know that. It bothers them that you're unfazed, and I feel like it hurts them. This is somebody that they wanted to block your love life. They wanted to block your business life. Like, they were just bad for you all around. They wanted to block what you had going on in your life. And you're not bothered by this, and this scares them. It scares them. And they may be thinking of ways to come back around, but they know you're unfazed. Yeah, played out in their head, broke ass. Like I said before, this could be somebody that maybe you supported. If I haven't said that before, maybe you did support this person. They have nothing going on for themselves. Nothing. And they really have nothing without your light and your energy, air signs. You have moves in silence, wolf in sheep's clothing, travel, boss daddy, and obsessive lover. You know, air signs got some of these same cards. They act distant from you. Maybe they travel for work. I don't know. Or they travel. They're very secretive, aren't they? And they're obsessed. Just keep this person blocked, air signs. This person's a mess. Keep them blocked. You know, they want to block you. They want to block your life. They want to block what you have going on. If you own a business, they're bad for your business. If you have a love life going, they're bad for your relationship. They thrive off the time and energy that you give them. Do not feed into this. Do not apologize to them. And if they try to reach out to you, don't even entertain it. Just leave this person cut off and leave them where they belong. Air signs, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the message, air signs, and I hope that it resonated.